the time is now to find out this major announcement from the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure here in Eugene. Andy Asato is the CEO for Race for the Cure Oregon and Southwest Washington. Andy, a lot of people wondering, what is this announcement? What can you tell us?
Well, thank you for having me today. All organizations go through change at some point, and that's a time for Komen here in Oregon. And as you know, we have many walks and runs now. You can almost count on one or two every weekend of the year, and that's certainly the case here in Eugene. And so we decided to sit down with our media, our sponsors, our teams, all the wonderful people who participate in the race each year, and said, what if we were to do something different? And many spoke with enthusiasm to say, there are a lot of walks, there are a lot of runs. Maybe we should do something different as an event that still brings the celebratory nature of the race together, that hope, that joy, and maybe bring it indoors. So we listened, and in March of 2019, on March 30th, a Saturday, we're going to have what we will call the More Than Pink Brunch. And it will be a whimsical, fun affair. People can come in costumes. It will involve teams in fundraising, but it will also involve the opportunity to share our story, and we'll have a special storyteller who benefits from Komen programs here in Oregon and how important that is for her as she faces stage 4 breast cancer. So the race is going away for this year, and what about years to come? We will discontinue the race here in Eugene. We will continue to have what we will now call the More Than Pink Walk. So that's a new exciting thing that's going to change, and that's going to be Oregon's Walk in Portland, and we're going to be working with the local community to help people get to that race, and we'll share more of that as we get closer to that time. But we're really excited in partnership with Royal Caribbean and many of our sponsors who have already committed to getting behind us with the More Than Pink Brunch. So how did fundraising efforts and the amount raised so far factor into this decision? That's a great question, and I think as you can speak to many charities who do walks and runs, they're expensive to do, and we've all seen a declining participation because there are so many. And perhaps for some organizations, they've run their course. We want to be best stewards of dollars, and we want to continue to bring the community together like we do at the walk. And we're just going to do that indoors. We won't walk, we'll sit, we'll mingle, we'll stand, and maybe do a little dancing, but it's going to be a fun, raffles, we're going to have a wine wall, probably mimosas, but it will be a fun, festive, whimsical affair. So the video we're seeing of past races, this is iconic of Susan G. Komen and this annual fundraiser all across the country. What do you have to say to the folks who have given their blood, sweat, and tears to this specific fundraiser for Susan G. Komen as the Oregon chapter moves on in this new direction? Well, we say thank you, and we know many of them will come with us as we sat down with many of our team captains and our big teams to say, it's time for a change, and we support this. Of course, we want to have Oregon's Walk, the More Than Pink Walk, which is why we're launching that, and there will be changes to that come September 2019, and we are definitely going to be working in this community to see if we can bring people together to join us by, say, we charter buses, and we say, hey, get on the bus, you don't have to worry about driving, we'll have some fun, we'll have some food on the bus, and then we'll bring you back, and it'll be a day of celebrating with us in the More Than Pink Walk, which will look different than the Race for the Cure. Andy, thank you so much for your time. This is information we're learning as you are at home. We're going to work to get all of those details lined out